Perfect. Well, thank you everyone. My name is Xavi. I'm the CEO and founder of Routal. And let me talk about the problem. The problem of logistics, especially in the retailers and the e-commerce, is that when last mile fails, all the promises vanishes. And that's a big problem. Because if customers don't trust you, they won't repeat. And that's the main issue in e-commerce. So what's our mission? At Routal, our mission is to simplify the last mile logistics, last mile operations, to make it easy, to make it efficient, and to make it reliable for the customers. And in order to be extremely quick as the company, let me talk about one of our customers, Amalia Origin, that I think at VTEX you know them very well. We help them to optimize, to deliver over more than nearly 500,000 deliveries for the last 5 years. We started with them just at COVID, when they were just delivering 150 orders. They were doing everything mostly manual, and in less than 3 weeks, they skyrocketed to 1,000 deliveries per day. You could imagine the logistics manager was a little bit scared, and the delivery times were very out of what they were expecting for their customers. With us, they've been able to deliver over 99.4% at success rate. This means delivering at the time window that the customer asked. You could imagine in logistics, we're talking about roughly 10-12% of missed deliveries. We're talking here, we are nearly 10%, 10 points better on the service. And this helps them to grow this e-commerce over 8% year over year. So that's a little bit of the results. So let's do a demo to see how a typical customer is managing their own deliveries. So this is Planner, is our platform. I create as an example of, imagine an e-commerce company that it's been working with VTEX. And because it's easy to integrate, we could get all the information of the deliveries in one specific place. So here we could have, in this case, 3 drivers. We have 64 customers to serve, and we could even see if there was someone from VTEX. Oh, Alexander's here. Let's see what happens. So the first thing a manager is going to be doing, it's just to optimize the routes. So in matter of seconds, we are planning the entire routes in an efficient way. Hopefully, there's no mess today. Effect demo. So you could see here the 3 routes that have been optimized in nearly 6-7 seconds, which a typical person with experience could take 15-20 minutes. It's not that big, but when you have hundreds, it could take hours for someone even with experience. And we could see in advance at what is the specific times that each of the customers are going to be receiving. So in Routal, we call 3 products in one. The first is the Planner, is the optimizer. Here's where the manager works, organize everything. Then the second product is the app for the driver, where the driver could monitor, could get all the information in real time and share it completely synchronously to their boss, that we'll see later. And the last one is the customer communication. Basically, putting the customer inside the loop. Because if you share precise information of when the driver is going to be at your home, I'm pretty sure that everyone is going to be at home. And the example is Amalia Origin. Delivering when the customer wants to be receiving, obviously we have nearly 100% success rate. So we've done the tough work of the manager today in a couple of clicks. And imagine the warehouse, it's preparing everything. And when everything is done, we'll just need to send to the drivers. So automatically, on the apps of the drivers, they could have the planning of the day. This is an example. And if not much better. Okay, so now we are sharing the location. In this case, the driver could see, okay, that's my day. That's everything that I need to deliver today. I see the times, the kilometers, the time that will take. And we'll just begin with the drivers. So if the driver is new, which in last mile it's a typical thing, there's a lot of rotations, you could have nearly the same performance with a new driver or with an experienced one. So if he's the first day and don't know how to go there, they'll just click here and automatically jumps to Google Maps, Waze, or Apple Maps from there to see how to arrive there. The next thing, it's okay, I can see all the information. We could collect the time. It's not the same. Imagine a company which sells bulky products like fridges. It's not the same to deliver to a floor or a 6th floor without elevator. It's going to take time. This is something we would love to know for the future. We can complete, we can take signatures, reading barcodes, adding custom fields. Could take a picture. Obviously in the phone it's easier than in a phone. And it connects. What's happening now? Probably if you take your phones, some of yours, you have received an SMS seeing that maybe you have a delivery ongoing. Ooh. Okay, you can take a look. Sorry for the rest. You're not invited to this party. I've lost my planner here. Yeah. So basically, what they're seeing on their phones is that. Let me set VTEX. Okay. This route. Okay. It's basically this, is where my driver is, what are the estimated arrival time with precision. In this case, I set it up at 15 minutes up and down. So we have a 30 minutes time windows, which is obviously for everyone. Probably we're not going to be here, so we can just send a message to the driver, come tomorrow, okay? So we are connecting the final customer with the driver. So generating efficiencies, making this, this trust about the company and the service. Or we could even call them, which I think no customers have activate this feature. So this is when we call connecting, putting the customer inside the loop. So we are getting them all the information. And at the same time, the manager could see specifically what's happening over the rest of the day. So if anything happens, the manager will see it and could be much more proactive in their daily basis. So in short, this is what Routal does. We have other like analytics and other features for improving your operations. But in short, that's the benefits and the value of the company. Thank you.
You were fast.